How are you? How is your day? Whatever time is in your country, let me know how you feel. Oh my god, it has been not a long time since I was live last time. Hi. Great to see you all as well. I have actually a few information. Not many. I don't want to go into details too much. But okay, who is curious? I don't know where to start. Oh my god. So the first thing is that I got a letter from police. Oh my god, I feel like the case is really moving forward. I didn't expect. My smile is weird. My mother was always telling me that I laugh in a weird way, but I don't care. Oh my god, I'm just so like happy, you know, because the case is really moving forward, and I got a letter from police, and I had an interview regarding organized crime. I would like to say more, really, but better not. I don't want to jeopardize the case and jeopardize police investigation. So I can only say this. No, I'm not trying to communicate with my supposed biological parents anymore, because I found out bad things about my father, so I don't want to. And also, I don't speak with my mother. I only send her wishes, birthday wishes, but I don't speak with her at all. She didn't reply, so well, I don't care. Yeah. I prefer to keep for myself which police contacted me, because, as I said, it's better to keep the investigation safe. So I can just say this, but yeah, nothing else actually. Oh my god, I'm so happy because the interview was like 2 hours, and yeah, I know I'm not saying too much. I know what I can say and what I can't, but thank you, Ella, for reminder. I really, really appreciate it, because sometimes when I'm excited, I talk too much, and then, well, here we go. I know that some haters would like to know, but I will not give them more information. And unfortunately, I can't tell you more too, because, as I said before, yeah. So going back to my father, I explained it because someone asked me. I explained on Sean's channel before, but I can do this again. If you want, let me know. But before I will explain my father story, whatever, I want to say that I'm so happy because of two things. First thing is the case, of course, is obvious. The second thing is that I will release my EP, and I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. I will explain my dad's story, but I have to say it because I'm so happy. And my life last week, I mean the last, I would say 1.5 week, 2 weeks, it's like madness. Exactly, people will try to know every details, but don't keep that for yourself, just to make sure. And when time comes, I know. EP is like mini album of songs, and I'm so happy. And I just wanted to tell you this because why not? You know, I love music, and I love actually. You know what changed in the last 3 years? Do you know what changed the last 3 years? 3 years ago, exactly in when it was May 2022, I was so freaking sorry for cursing, so depressed. It was before in May, the end of the May, and like the end of the May, beginning of June 2022, I started to think I might be a missing child, and then I started to think that I might be Madeline. But oh my god, but I was so depressed before that. And I'm happy. The main reason why I'm happy is because I realized today that I have never felt like that. My whole life was full of sadness and full of like fear and depression. And I'm talking about this now because it's connected with like what I want to say. So I will just make the beginning of what I want to say. So I was so depressed, and basically some people say that, oh, Julia is ill, oh, Julia is delusional, oh, Julia is mental, whatever you want to say. I was ill. I can agree. I was very ill because no one really could help me with my sorrow. I was very depressed, and you even can't imagine how depressed I was. So what I'm trying to say a few things actually. One of them is that this is actually the reason why I started to feel that something is wrong, because the consequences. So psychologists told me that my behavior is like, how to explain, like repeating the trauma. Repeating the trauma and I was in the moment when I started to think that, okay, but it's too much, it's too big, it's too large. It's like the consequences of the abuse I experienced were, for me, in my opinion, were too big to. I know a lot of people, maybe not a lot, but some people who were SA in the way I was, and they didn't have this kind of consequence like I had. I don't want to go into details, but what I want to say is that it was too big. I wanted to die every single day. And I felt so uncomfortable with myself. I even had a notebook of me calling myself names, and every single day I was writing down one page, with all names I felt like I should name myself like that. And it was a very bad time of my life. It's not even 1 year or 2 years. It's like most of my life. And last 3 years, actually, the May 2022, I had then my last suicide attempt, the last one, and it was it was the first time after that when I realized, okay, it's worse than I thought. And I know I was happy in the beginning, and now I'm sad. I'm not sad, but I'm trying to explain, because I'm going to the main thing I'm trying to say. And after that, later, in the end of the May, I started. Basically, everything started during my therapy in 2021, but things were moving forward. I had more thoughts, more questions, but May 2022 was the most important moment, however weird it sounds, because then I realized, okay, the consequences are too big, and it's not only about being suicidal back to the time I'm not anymore, but I was, and no one could really save me, so I was there just with myself. Um, and for over 1 year, I'm so happy because I realized that I'm fighting for myself. I've been fighting for myself since May 2022. I want to talk about this, Rosa, because I believe it is important. So many people are depressed. It's like, I don't know, even maybe more than half of the like people on the earth, I guess. A lot of people, and what I'm trying to show you is that you can be okay. And maybe it doesn't look like I'm fine, but I am. And you know what? Just for example, when I was younger, not much younger, like 3 years ago or even more, even farther to go. I don't know how to say it. Even longer in time. I know, like 3 years and more back to the time. I felt like, like the main thought that I had was that I wanna live so much, but I don't know how. This was what I thought back to that time. And what I'm trying to show you is that I was in the biggest sorrow I could ever, like no one can imagine. And now you see me happy. And I didn't smile back to the time, and now I can smile, and now I can work because I work, I have students, and I can work on my case as well. And it, of course, the hate I experience and threats sometimes, it is a part of the investigation, and I expected this. I knew that I would get hate, but haters, this is just reflection of themselves. And I personally think that, like, for example, when some people say that, oh, Julia is mental, as I said before, I am not. And could you, like, how do you think would Madeline come back without any issues? Nothing, really. Yeah, I'm ignoring hate for a long time. I'm trying to, but yeah, I think that, okay. And I, as I said, I plan to release EP, this like mini album with a few songs, in May. I don't know if I will be able to do this till May, but I plan. And I will record 3 songs on Thursday. And some people will say, oh, Julia, you are just a liar. You did this all for music. No, it's not true. If I would, and I have to say it, repeat it again, if I would do this for music, I would post my music on Instagram that had 1.5 million people there, and I never did this. So music is a separate thing. Music is the reflection of my pain that I experienced. And I will always think, no matter what the people say. I remember when I was in like 13, 14 years old, or even 15 too. It was before high school. I was in school, and some people were like, I was basically bullied when I was younger, when I was in school, not in high school, but before. And they were like putting very bad, hateful comments on my videos or on YouTube or whatever. And they were so unkind. I never understood how children can be so mean to other children, but it's probably because of the parents. And yeah, and I told myself back to time that I will try to use hate as a resource for myself to push me to be better, to motivate me. And in February 2023, when I started my case online because police didn't want to help me, so I went online with my case, I said to myself, okay, so as I said years ago, hate should motivate me, but it didn't work at that time. It didn't work, but now I think that Now I feel sorry for haters actually. Because I'm a person who is always kind to other people. Okay, I am maybe stubborn and I say what I think, but I am kind and I help people always. And if anyone messages me ask for help, I would help. But yeah, so I'm working on my EP, and it'll be like a reflection of my life actually. I will not give up. That's what I always say. But I wanna show you a small, little part of what I will have in my music if you wanna see. And you don't have to listen, but well, it's up to you. But I will show it because I will record it on Thursday, and I'm done with this live because I'm so proud of myself. I'm so freaking proud of myself. I have never been as proud of myself as I am now because I experienced so many bad things in my life. I experienced bad things from people, from myself, because I hurt myself as well. And I didn't know that I will ever be happy. I wanted to give up, and I didn't. And this is the main thing. So like the thing I'm trying to say is just don't give up, and I believe the truth will come out. And the truth, the case, and the music, these are two separate things that are a part of me, a part of myself, and haters will jump on this live probably tomorrow on this page. There is one page on Facebook, a hateful page, actually, page and the Facebook group. They will jump on this and they will say, oh, Julia is talking about her music. Whoa. Yeah, I do. I am like, I talk about music because why not? Why not? I will explain my dad at the end of the live because it's like, and it's on Sean's channel as well. I explained it before. I will do this again. So I will talk about what I want to talk about, and haters can tell me what I have to do, you know? And this is the lesson I learned since I first came out on Instagram with my case, because my life depended on the haters in February 2022. I was so focused on what they were talking about me, that they were putting lies out there, and I was so annoyed by this. But now, no, not anymore. Not anymore. So haters, you can back off from me, or you can talk about me and give me promotion for my music. Sorry, I had to say it. Okay, so I want to show you a little part of my song. It's not professionally recorded because I will record it on Thursday, but I'm so excited and I'm so happy with it. So let me show you. Oh my god, you will be... Okay, let me know what you think. Is this one? One second. I have to mute you for a moment. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Just let me know what you think. I'm curious. It's not the whole song because I will not show the whole song. But yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Let me know, because I'm so freaking excited because of this song. Oh my goodness. It's like, do you know that I wrote this song when I was about like 16? I was a teenager, and I just made it better last days. I was a teenager because when I started writing songs, actually when I bought my first guitar. So I was, oh my god, I think I was 15 when I started writing songs. And I decided to take songs that I wrote when I was so depressed, because when I was 16, 17, and 18, it was the worst time of my life. So I decided to take them, change them a little bit, and put them to the world. Yeah, I do. One of my songs will be Polish, half English. And it's also, are you Polish, Ella? Your voice doesn't sound like, your name doesn't sound like Polish name, but maybe you live in Poland? Ella, do you live in Poland? I can show you the beginning, because it's Polish, the beginning of the second one, because it's in Polish. 1 second. Okay, you're Scottish, okay. Yeah, okay, so if you want to hear the Polish part, just a small part. I explained this before, Nicola, and I will save this live, so you will be able to watch it later. And I will explain my dad in a few minutes, actually. Okay, just short part. Oh my god, I can't believe it will be my song. It is my song, but I can't believe that it'll be out there in May. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Sorry that I'm just talking about music, but I don't have to be sorry, I know. But I just can't wait. Okay. I'm just so happy, Tina. It's Polish. I am closer to finding the truth. Definitely, Chris. I'm so excited. Oh my god! I love this song. Okay, so this is just a small part, and then it's in English later. It's like half Polish, half English. Can you explain why you don't want to contact McCanns? I tried to contact them a lot of times. I even met them next to their house. So yeah, I tried my best. Thank you, Nicola. I tried my best, but I don't want to. I mean, if I would just go back to leave the music for a moment, I would just go back to the meeting with McCanns. The weird thing, actually, because Jerry is like Jerry. Okay, we know, everyone knows how Jerry behaved on the interviews, and everyone knows. But Kate, some people presented her as like heartless person, but she was broken. And I'm telling you, she was crying so much. She was really broken, really touched, however odd it sounds. And her saying me at the end, Julia, just please go away. There is nothing you can do. What did she mean? There is nothing you can do. It's, for me, is I know how she behaved then, and I know how she looked at me like her child, you know, like I even can't explain it, because you would have to be there. The audio recording is even not a half of emotion that were there. if you know what I mean. So it's like you know, I don't know how to explain. Like you would have to be there to know what I mean. But yeah, someone said, I believe Kate will come around. She's curious. I hope so. I truly hope. Because I hope, because it will be helpful, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you. She was broken. Yeah. I hope you and Kate can sit down and talk safely. I understand what you were saying. I truly hope so, because I want the truth, and you know, I am happy now, but I will never be able to live my life fully happily without the truth. I think so. The thing that it was interesting for me is that Kate said, "You're not my daughter." She didn't say, "You're not Madeline." She said, "You're not my daughter," which was interesting for me, because if we will go like further to focus on these words, it can have a meaning somewhere deep inside. So yeah, it depends on. Anything is possible. You know, it has been 18 years since that day. Almost 18 years. It will be 18 years in May. But what can I say? It's a long time, but cases are solved after longer time. Someone told me that recently, I think it was a man, was found after over 50 years or 40 years, I don't remember exactly. So it is possible. I believe it is possible when people want to find a person. I believe that she wants, but she can't. No, I haven't. I haven't spoken to Kate again, sadly. But I didn't try. But I mean, I called her once, but she didn't reply, so I didn't call her again. As far as I remember, I don't think I called her again. Yeah. So I don't plan to call her again, actually. I never spoke with Beverly. I mean, I was on live with her for a moment, but I never actually spoken with Beverly. Can you not take your mom and dad to court for DNA? I guess I could, and I guess I shouldn't talk about potential steps. I believe that I will not have to, because the interview I had with the police recently, well, was very important. So I think Kate wants to reach out to you, but Jerry on the other hand would allow you. Yeah, I think it's the Jerry. I think Jerry is the one who doesn't want to. So I think that's a problem. I am careful. Thank you for a reminder again. I know I would say too much, probably. I can't. I mean, I shouldn't. Do you feel like you were heard and taken seriously by the police? Yes, definitely, because they asked me to come. They sent me a letter. They wanted me to go and visit them and speak with them. So yeah, I definitely was taken seriously by them. Yes. Thank you, Jennifer. Yep. So I guess I will go sleep. It's 2 a.m. I can call that win as well, and I think it will be very important. It was very important. I think it will be something that could possibly change everything. But we'll see. Time will show. I'm not sure. We'll see. So it's 2 a.m. I have to go to sleep because I have to wake up early, because I have to go to the doctor, because I still have problems with bones, and that's why I can't sleep as well. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you understand me. I think you do. I mean my point, and I hope you like my songs, the parts I showed you, and one more thing I wanted to say. I want to speak about my dad. And I also wanted to say something about regarding music. Oh, I would forget, sorry. So regarding music, one more thing. I plan to record this EP because I want to basically ask you to listen songs to let me have money for investigation, if you know what I mean. Because I don't want to ask for your help without, like, I want to be fair. So your listening will be help for me because, yeah, then I will be able to pay for investigation more. But, like, for example, lawyer. But what else I want to say is about my dad. So, as I said before on Sean's channel, I was, during Christmas, I was in my dad's flat, but he doesn't live there anymore. His wife lives there with my siblings, half siblings. And as I explained on Sean's channel, I found there a very bad picture, and like on the top of the shelf. And I also spoke with his wife regarding the court files against my abuser, because I mentioned to psychologists in court that my dad hurt me. I was always a person who defended him, but not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah, sorry. So I will be back on Sean's channel soon, next week probably. Yeah, sorry.